In this video, you'll learn how Viking cruises had another near disaster, this time in the rivers of the Netherlands. Subscribe to Slow Boat Sailing, where you'll hear the stories that matter to cruising sailors. Hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss our next video. 8 days after the near disaster of the Viking Sky cruise ship in Norway, Viking Cruises had to offload its 171 passengers on its 135-meter, 440 feet long Viking Idun longship made for river cruising in the Netherlands and Belgium. Viking Idun slammed into the chemical marketer, similarly sized 135-meter, 440-foot long oil and chemical tanker at 10 minutes after midnight on April 1st. This latest episode of bad seamanship from the ship's crew comes after the bad judgment of the captain of the Viking Sky ocean cruise ship, who went out in weather that one meteorologist called a bomb cyclone that had waves so big that they disrupted the ship's engines. 9news.com is reporting that there were 44 crew members on the Viking Idun river cruise ship, but none were watching out to prevent the collision with the 440-foot long chemical marketer near midnight. These ships are equipped with AIS alarms that should notify bridge crew if any ships are on a collision course. But with that many crew, they should have had people watching their eyes, not just electronic alarms. The local police are investigating the incident. Viking Idun was on a tulips and windmills cruise through Holland and Belgium, which costs a minimum of $3,400 per passenger. The passengers were put up in hotels and put on buses to the stops for the itinerary, according to one Colorado passenger who documented the incident. Both the chemical marketer and Viking Idun were able to make port under their own power. No chemicals leaked out, and both had hull damage above the waterline, thus they were not taking on water. On April 1st, Viking Idun offloaded its passengers and crew at the port of Terneuzen in the Zeeland area of the Netherlands. Viking Idun is a Swiss flag vessel, and they were in the 7th day of a 10-day cruise. This is a statement from a Viking spokesperson. We can confirm that just after midnight CST on April 1st, Viking Idun and a cargo vessel collided while sailing from Antwerp to Ghent. No guests were injured. The ship sustained some damage near the bow and is currently docked in Terneuzen with all guests. While damage of the ship is being assessed, guests will continue with a modified version of the itinerary. We hope to have the ship in operation in time for its next departure on April 4th. If that should not be so, future guests will be accommodated on another Viking longship. Viking customer relations team will communicate directly with guests or their travel agents. Subscribe to Slow Boat Sailing for the news that matters to cruising sailors. You may want to watch our video about how the Viking Sky ship of over 1,000 passengers and crew was saved when its engines failed.